Well, if I'm not imagining too far, I think in my opinion, most countries have their own peculiar spice mixes or spice blends. Well, peri peri or piri piri is one of those. Well, in Swahili, it means pepper pepper. On that note, today, let's make peri peri French fries. Let's combine the magic of French fries and peri peri. What's important in this recipe is actually the quality of chilies. What I'm using is a chili that gives you good color. For Indian parlance, I'm using Kashmiri mirch. I'm just snipping them like so that they kind of toast easily. Let's also increase some heat quotient and added chilies that give you heat. The chilies that I'm using now are Byadgi chilies. You need to toast them on medium to low flame. Ensure that the flame is not high because you do not want the chilies to change color or darken. While the chilies are getting toasted, let's start adding in some flavoring. The first one that goes in are coriander seeds. The next one, black peppercorns. And finally, some seeds of cumin. While this is getting toasted, let me quickly introduce you to a few ingredients which I've pre-processed and kept. The first one are leaves of basil, which I've kind of dehydrated. Now for dehydrating, if you have a dehydrator in-house, well, nothing like it. At your home kitchens, what you can alternately do is microwave this or dehydrate this in a microwave for 2 minutes. Give them 2 shots of a minute each. So here I have some leaves of basil and I have some parsley. What I also have here with me are some garlic cloves along with some red onions. Dehydrate this. This is going to take a little longer because the quotient of water or moisture is a little higher. Well, while talking to you, this is also done. Let's keep this aside so that this kind of cools down completely or comes down to room temperature. What I'm doing alternately here is I am also frying some thick home-cut fries. These are basically nothing but potato chips or potato French fries that I have cut into batons. Well, the potato chips had been steamed till they were 3/4 cooked, and now is the time when they're getting fried for one more time, or rather getting cooked for another time, and that's when you cook it till it's completely done. If you wish to make French fries at home, there's a detailed recipe that I had shared with you earlier. If you wish to watch it, there's a link in the description box below. The potato is fried and ready. Let's now move on to the spices which have relatively cooled down. Let's grind this into a fine powder. But before that, let's add in a few more spices. Well, here, as I'd introduced these earlier to you, let's add in dehydrated leaves of parsley. Very little because what you want here is the flavor and essence of the leaves and not the color. With this, let's add in some dehydrated leaves of basil, followed with some cloves of dehydrated garlic. Along with this, some red onions. Finally, let's add in oregano or oregano, depending on how you pronounce it in different countries. Just a tiny piece of bay leaf. For some citrus, I'm adding in zest of lemon. Well, you can also add in zest of oranges if you please. And finally to this, some salt. Let's grind this into a fine powder or a coarse one, depending on how you like it. Well, it's a little coarse and I think that's perfect the way I like. Well, if you want, you can of course grind it finer. And now comes the last and final step, and that is actually sprinkling this spice mix generously or mildly on, of course, French fries. And finally, without forgetting, a touch of salt. Remember the fact that there's salt already in the recipe. One final toss, and with this, your peri peri French fries are done and ready. Though salt and potato is quite a classic, but we all love twists in our life, isn't it? This one is a peri peri twist. Do not forget to like and share the video, subscribe to Rajshri Food and enjoy peri peri French fries.